And President Trump's nominee for ambassador to South Korea has backed President Trump's idea of a pause in major military exercises between South Korean and U.S. forces. Harry Harris, himself a decorated military man, said it was an option worth exploring while talks continue on ending North Korea's nuclear program. Our Seung-jae with more.
Shortly after his historic summit in Singapore with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, U.S. President Donald Trump announced he might halt the joint military exercises between South Korea and the U.S., a move long sought by the North. Siding with Trump on the issue is the president's latest nominee for ambassador to South Korea, Admiral Harry Harris. In a Senate hearing on Thursday, Harris, who recently stepped down as the head of the U.S. Pacific Command, agreed with the idea of a pause.
The whole landscape has shifted, and I believe that we should give major exercises, a pause to see if Kim Jong-un, in fact, is serious about his part of the negotiations.
Harris also said he believes sanctions on North Korea should stay in place while denuclearization talks continue, echoing earlier remarks by U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo in Seoul, who said tough sanctions would remain until Pyongyang has verifiably abandoned its nuclear weapons program. The U.S. ambassador post in Seoul has been vacant since Trump took office in January 2017, and as talks continue between South and North Korea and between the U.S. and North Korea, the post is seen as more important than ever. As the nominee to become President Trump's first ambassador to South Korea, Harris said he feels optimistic about the future of the Korean Peninsula.
I've said before that we can be hopeful and we can even be optimistic as long as we are realistic also, and I'm convinced that the administration has that realism at heart as we move forward in this new place that we're in.
Born to a Japanese mother and an American father, Harris became the first Asian American to lead the U.S. Navy. His father, a Korean War veteran, helped train South Koreans in the southern coastal city of Jinhae. With his decorated military background and his connections to Korea and the wider Asian region, Harris has a strong chance of becoming the next U.S. ambassador to South Korea. The hope is that his expertise could further smooth the path to peace on the Korean Peninsula. Seung-jae, Arirang News.